Coming to you from the center of the universe in Lipsick, Wisconsin, it's the Hot Rod Tuesday podcast.
Hey, welcome to a special episode of the Hot Rod Tuesday podcast, episode 53. That's a year plus one. I'm Tom.
Kyle.
And Al.
And joining us, I don't even say all the way from Sussex, Burgville. Joining us from all the way across the table is Hot Rod Beth. We are down here in Sussex, live in Sussex. Well, we won't be hearing it live, but you know what I mean. But Beth, shut up. Quit giving me that look.
Sussex Burgville.
Sussex Burgville, yeah. So, we're down here at the bowling alley. So we did this because you've got a big announcement. What's your big announcement?
Which one?
Well, you said
the big one.
We were talking about the chicken. Not choke it.
No. No, I'm just messing with you. There's no big announcement.
I was going to say I don't remember a big announcement, but I could come up with one if we had to.
No, we came down here for the chicken, and holy shit, it was fantastic again.
I'm telling you, there's enough chicken to go around. We run it Monday through Sunday, except for Fridays, because we got fish on Fridays, so
yep.
Fish and chicken, it just doesn't jive. But roasted chicken every day.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Yeah, way better than I thought it was going to be. Even after all the talking it up, it was awesome.
Oh, thank goodness, because I would have never heard the end of it from Al if it wasn't any good.
Yeah, really, really, really good.
No, it was fantastic.
Yeah, even the fixins, the coleslaw and the bread and such. Yeah, great.
Yeah, a lot of time coleslaw's a miss. That one was not. That was good too.
I'll tell you what I did to it later on. Special sauce in yours.
Oh, good Lord.
We'll just find out when you pass out here, Al. And then
I can't think now. Signing out.
Not yet.
Okay, let's change gears here.
Oh,
come on.
Yeah, before we get all crazy. Damn near felt like winter today. I thought it was going to snow there for a little bit.
I don't know. I was working. I was inside all day. I didn't really.
Oh, it was like 40-mile-an-hour wind, and it was cold, and I was like, damn, this is stupid. Yeah. But I got the four-wheeler all put together. We got the plow on it. It actually runs, so, hey, we're good to go. Ready to go for winter.
There's that four-letter word, snow, coming.
Yeah.
Soon enough.
Yeah, stupid-ass snow.
Stupid-ass snow, yes.
So, speaking of stupid-ass snow, if your snowplow or whatever needs a little bit of help, you need some welding on it, you can give Brian's Bodyworks a call. We're going to talk to Brian here in just a couple minutes, and he can tell you about all the different services he has to offer. So hang tight. Brian will be on in a minute. On the phone with us, we have Brian Gerber from Brian's Bodyworks, custom fabrication, welding, and repair out of Waupun. Brian, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you. It's good to be on.
We're just talking off air. I said, I think I've known Brian we've known each other for it's got to be 40 years. It was a long time ago.
4-0.
Right, yeah, I was saying.
Nice
try on that.
It's been quite a while.
Yeah, I think it was ninth grade. That gives you an idea how long ago it was. But anyway, Brian, you're on here with me and Kyle, Al, and you also have Hot Rod Beth here. So why don't you tell everybody what you got going down there in Waupun?
We do a little bit of everything down here. We do custom fabrication, repair. We do welding. We got a CNC plas table. We got a 175-ton brake press. We got a 10-foot shear. We can shear up to quarter-inch thick steel. We do a general auto repair to full restorations. We build hot rods, drag cars, circle track cars. Pretty much anything somebody will give us a shot at, we'll build it. So,
well, that's cool. I know you'll back half a car if somebody's looking to go drag racing. You need to have the big the wheel tubs and all that other stuff put in, and then you put your own suspension in the back and everything like that.
We do. We use a lot of the Avco coilover shocks. The Ford 9-inch rear ends, I build them in house, narrow them to whatever width we need, and build all that here. So. We've been using a lot of the circle track hubs on those, so it's a splined axle on each end to get away from that press bearing on the outside. Axles are a lot cheaper, so.
Right.
But
because you don't want to do that because I remember a long time ago when they first said that we could have 9 inches in the street stocks, guys were putting 9 inches in, and they go out around the corner, and then it would, the axle would pop out and everything like that because that bearing retainer really isn't holding a lot of it back.
No, not at all. Not at all. That's why we do the floater hubs, so
yeah,
that works out pretty well.
So one of the other things that you do too is if you got a Silverado and it's got that typical rust on the frame where the frame goes up over the rear axle, you take care of that for a lot of people as well, don't you?
Absolutely. We just finished one up for Butchie Barrett over there by Beaver Dam. His truck was a low mileage truck, but it sit in the garage and all that moisture would get in there. So, but yeah, we don't specialize in any one brand. We've done Ford, Chevy, Dodge. We've even done a Toyota. So they all rust, but that's something we can definitely take care of down here. So,
all right. And I know that there's a lot of guys that come to you just to have the bodies put on their race cars as well, and that's an art by itself, just to make sure everything is straight and lined up and things like that. So, yeah, I've seen a lot of your work, and you should be proud of what you got going there.
Yeah.
And I just saw the other day, so October 15th, Mark, was it 4 years for you in business then, correct?
5 years here in the building. We rented for a year and then we bought it. So yeah, 4 year anniversary here just not too long ago for us. So
well, that's cool.
When's the party?
When's the party?
When I stop working.
There you go. I got a question for whereabout in Wapatna are you located?
We are on Gateway Drive, which is behind the Piggly Wiggly. It's the old Extreme Motorsports building, if people are familiar with Waupun.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Yep, we're just down the street from Homan Chevrolet, which I gotta thank them guys. They send me quite a bit of work down here. So
yeah, we send you stuff from the Chrysler side too. I can tell you that for a fact because I've sent a few people your way. But yeah, I was just going to say something here, and I just completely floated out of my mind. But yeah, you do you do a lot of work over there, and the back half cars. That's got to be kind of fun to do when you take a car that looks that when you have to cut it apart and get everything to line up, and then still get the body to sit on it straight, and not bend stuff in the process. That's takes a lot of talent to be able to do that kind of stuff, and it's kind of cool that you can do that. And we can get that stuff done here, close to home here in southeast Wisconsin, without having to go to a big city or anything like that.
Yeah, we try really hard. We built that 2010 Camaro for Bob Mann, and he said he's so comfortable driving that. One hand on the steering wheel, one hand on the shifter, and that's running 130 to 150 mile an hour out the gate. So he's very comfortable with that, and it's all in measurement and how I do my measurement stuff. So
sure. We're
actually working on a 54 Chevy drag truck. We're doing 9-inch in that. I just finished up the 57 Shorty. That thing ought to be a handful. It's like a 96-inch wheelbase.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's got a 600 horse small block in it, and we got it back. We're going to put wheelie bars on it now, and then we're going to fine tune the 4-links suspension in it and get that back to the customer. So,
all right.
Yeah, the back half stuff is an art. I mean, it's all in measurement and fitting it to the car, like you said.
Sure.
And building them in house, we don't have to rely on somebody to do that for us. So.
Now this is if somebody has a car built by you and they take it to the track, whether it be drag strip or whatever, are you following up with them too and saying, hey, look, how's the car running? This is what I'd recommend to do things like that.
Absolutely.
Good.
Absolutely. We've been to the track with a few customers and making sure the stuff goes straight. And circle track cars, I actually bought one to help the guy out. We built them IMCA stock car. And he was having a hard time trying to figure out what the car wanted, so I got one and helped him out figure out what the car wanted for him, just to get him better. So, not that I'm going to buy a car and race it for everybody. It's just one of them things where it happened, and we got to learn some stuff too. So, it was kind of a learning process for us also.
Sure.
So,
sure. So, what are your hours typically on a daily basis, or are you open like Monday through Saturday, Monday through Friday?
I am here 8 to 6 usually every day. Saturday, Sunday. Sunday, I typically don't get here till 11, which really pleases my wife that I spend all my time here. But we don't argue. So we never fight.
Well, that's
which
good.
is amazing. So
Good.
You're onto something there.
Yeah.
yeah. So
we should have a
working
shot.
7 days.
There you have
Yeah,
it.
work.
We should have
7
a
days
shot.
a week.
Tom and L's TNA. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, TNA.
Yep, only you.
So, yeah, working 7 hours a day. And that's, when people look at you and say, well, it must be nice. Well, they don't see the 7 hours a day or 7 days a week that you're putting in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, Brian, thank you very much for calling in. We appreciate it. And hopefully, we can get you back on here again if you want to give any updates or, send me some pictures. I can put them up on the website or on our Facebook page of some of the work that you do. I'd be more than happy to do that for you.
Absolutely. And you touched on bringing that car cruise past here. We'd love to have you guys. We could set up a soda stand and wraps, hot dogs, stuff like that. Parking lot's big enough for a small car show, so we'd love to have you guys.
Okay. We'll definitely put it up on the calendar and make it one of the places. Now, I haven't done a cruise since we talked about it the last time, so it's been since 2020 since I've done a cruise, because they are a pain in the ass. I'm not going to lie.
They are.
But
They are.
Yes,
we
they
got
are.
we got you on the radar, and when Beth talks to me about putting her cruise together next summer, we'll put you on the list.
Absolutely.
Sounds good.
All right,
Sounds
thanks.
good.
Thanks, Brian. We'll
Thanks, Tom.
Yep, we'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.
All righty. Yep. Take care.
All right, bye.
Yep. Bye.
This week on Buy, Sell, Trade, we have Tim Bartle coming back again with another Corvette. This one is a 1998 Chevrolet Corvette, but this one's very special. It's the Indy 500 pace car, 80,000 miles, but this one's in showroom condition. And on top of that, it's one of 547 ever made with a 6-speed manual. This thing is awesome. It's a bluish color, and then it's got the yellow wheels and all the graphics and everything for the pace car. It is just a super sharp thing. I'll put pictures of it up on our Facebook page, and like I said, if you guys want to get a hold of Tim, you can find him on Facebook, or you can call him at 920-210-0804. Give Tim a call if you want to check out this car. If you know Tim like I do, you know that all his stuff is top-notch condition. He was the one that had the Packer Corvette a couple weeks ago, and that one's already sold. So check this one out. Like I said, it's going to be showroom condition. It's a 1998 Corvette convertible pace car for the Indy 500. So go ahead, check it out, and then call Tim at 920-210-0804.
Okay, it's that time where we learn some unknown facts, perhaps, and maybe even some history. Kyle, what do you got for us?
Well, I got 5 things for this week. From the 1890s all the way up till 1994. On October 23rd, 1896, William Jennings Bryan, a presidential candidate, Democrat side in 1896 elections, was the first one to use an automobile for a campaign stop. So he's the first one to make a stop. It was in Illinois while riding in a car.
Of course it was.
You knew him, didn't you, Beth?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one that I teach about all the time because he comes right in that progressive era and say his name a lot during those lessons. October 25th, 1917, Dodge began their full-scale truck production.
There we go. Damn fine trucks that they are, too.
Yeah, what Tom said.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. Though I thought you had more of a thought to that, but
No,
it's
I
not.
Three.
It ends up that they're just a damn fine truck. That's all I'm going to say.
It had 35 horsepower on those first trucks.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Then back when Al was a kid, now we're in 1928, October 22nd,
High school, I remember it well, yeah.
the Pep Boys Auto Supply Company changed its corporate name to Pep Boys, Manny, Mo, and Jack. The name was changed because the cops would always tell the people to go down to the Pep Boys shop and do their work there. Instead of saying the whole name, they just started saying, go see the boys at Pep, and then they changed their name to the Pep Boys.
Well, that's fun. We don't have any Pep Boys around us, do we?
No.
I used to see them all the time. Must have been when I was living in Florida.
Yeah, I think they're more of a down south thing.
October 22nd, 1965, Lyndon Johnson signed the Highway Beautification Act, trying to limit the billboards and make the highways look better when you're driving on them.
Yeah, that worked.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You know, Lyndon Johnson's famous for saying, "Never trust a man unless you have his pecker in your pocket."
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
No, Elsie's
Yeah,
never.
he is
Yeah, never
very-
mind.
It's just
very
amazing the things you remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mind-blowing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then,
We could do a whole show on Lyndon Johnson,
Uh-huh.
but we'd probably get kicked off of every format that we ever thought we could be on.
October 23rd, 1994, Dale Earnhardt won his 7th and final NASCAR Cup Championship.
Yeah, he was one of the greatest.
And that's all I've got for this week. It was kind of slow for things that caught my eye this week on the websites.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. We appreciate it.
Yeah, the whole Dale Earnhardt thing. I know a lot of people didn't like Earnhardt, said he was dirty, said he was this, said he was that. But I can tell you one thing, is that the one thing Earnhardt had is he was the last one to do it, from building his own car and making it up to NASCAR and making it big. Everybody else had, money, daddy's money, whoever's money. But he worked his ass off and he got up there, and I think that's why he had such a following that he had.
Well, same with a lot of our Wisconsin guys, too, like
Yeah.
Kowicki and Trickle.
Kenseth,
Yeah, a lot of them came from Wisconsin, nothing, and
Humble beginnings.
yeah.
Right. Right. So,
I'm learning so much tonight.
I'm sure you are.
You guys are just a plethora of knowledge.
Yeah, well, you learned about serial killers tonight before we got on air. Yeah, we talked about a bunch of different stuff like that. So,
And you and Al
What do
learned
you-
how a ruler works.
Right, exactly.
yeah, what are you going to do this weekend? What kind of stuff we got coming up?
I think things have trimmed down quite a bit.
Yeah, we're down to
Mistaken.
like 22 events for the
Yikes.
upcoming week.
Back to when you two can read it back and forth again
Yeah, exactly.
without taking the whole show up.
Yeah,
Well, I know on Saturday, I think, Tom, you're working, but the Dodgeland Hustisford FFA is having a car show.
and Fall Fest.
It's a fall fest. Looks like they've got some pumpkin painting.
Yeah, they got all sorts of stuff going on that day.
Petting zoo there. Huh, Al? There you go. Exactly.
Yeah, he's one of the animals in the exhibit.
Yep.
You can go pet Al if you
I'm going
want
to get
to.
there early then. Wagon rides, sack races. Ooh. Anyways, that's
Yeah, that one's $5 per participant.
per sack.
No, participant for the car show part
Oh,
of it. They get to pay $5
okay,
to get in.
Sorry,
I know, you're getting excited.
It was.
You're
It was. It
next
just
to Al
went that
today.
way.
I think you're right next
right.
to Al
He's
and
right
everything
next to
today.
me, talking 9 inches. Anyways, then Sunday there's another cruise, another fall color cruise. Gasaholics of Port Washington is putting it on, and they are meeting at the Grand Avenue Saloon, 11:30, departing at noon sharp. So frickin' be there on time. Don't be late.
Right. There's nothing worse than waiting for a guy. Hey, I'll be there in just a couple minutes. Yeah, that just gets to be irritating after a
snooze
while.
you lose. Snooze you lose. So that time is ticking. Get out there and drive them cars.
Yeah, at the time. And also on Saturday, there is another show in Reeseville. It's going to be a trunk or treat. It's also going to be a fundraiser show for young Charlie Goff. Charlie's a 10-year-old girl who has bone cancer and is a double amputee, and she's got a rough road ahead of her. But that'll be it.
So you want to hear more? 2 weeks ago, that episode we had
Yeah.
the promoter for that show on.
Yeah, we had Chris Pine on 2 weeks ago. But like I said, that'll be October 25th as well, from noon to 4 at Fireman's Park in Reeseville. So go ahead and check out both of these shows. I'm sure they'd be happy to have you.
I think I'm
And-
going to try to get to Juneau. We'll
Yeah.
see what happens Saturday.
Yeah. And then I think Saturday, if I can get out of work on time, I might run over to Reeseville just to say hi. And there's also going to be a spaghetti dinner for Charlie Goff coming up, and I think it's November 22nd, but don't quote me. I have to go back on the other podcast. But Chris will be back on here in a couple weeks talking about that spaghetti dinner, raising money for Charlie. So,
I just want to reiterate, and it's something that we talked about earlier in the year, I should say, was all these car clubs doing so many charities for the firemen, for this young gal.
Yeah.
It's just incredible how nice these folks are doing it for everybody.
and unfortunately, that's not the people who get the press. The people who are getting the press right now, especially, are those idiots down in Milwaukee doing the street takeovers,
Yeah.
hanging out the
Yeah.
windows, doing donuts, and that's what the people are seeing as car people. They're
That's
not
why we get
seeing.
more
Right,
restrictions.
right.
Yep. Yeah, we're having to pay for that for their. We're having to pay for all the stupid shit they do, and not have to and not be able to enjoy our sport because the laws are getting stricter because of the shit they're doing down there. And those stupid street takeovers, they're ridiculous. When I don't know how to stop them. Yeah, you do. You come in all four directions and arrest people till there's no one left, and then put them in jail.
Right. Well,
Put 'em
we
in
talked
jail.
about it. We need
Impound
a
the
place.
cars.
We need a place for the kids with the imports and so on to go. And
Yep.
right now, they're just taking advantage of anything that they can because they've been allowed to do it for so long.
Right.
So it's all about training.
Yes.
Right, Al?
Couldn't agree more.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I know if I would have tried to do a street takeover, my ass would have been kicked 7 ways to Sunday by the time I got home. But hey, anyway, whether it be the cops or my dad, but either way, I wouldn't even thought of doing something like that.
I agree.
All right, so that brings us into the next final part of our show, the shit that Al says. Al, what do you got for us this week?
I don't know if you recall, but a while back, you recommended a business to me. You said, Al, if you ever get a chance, there's this Asian massage parlor you just got to go to.
Oh, no.
Well, I remember talking about that, yeah, too.
So this past weekend, I woke up with a stiff neck, and I thought I'd go and have this stiff neck taken care of. So I go to the business. I walk up to the door, and there's a sign on the door. It says, "Sorry, we're closed. Beat it."
Oh, my
Keep your hand on the
goodness.
table.
Right? Yep. I want to know where your hands are at all times. Stop touching yourself.
All right. And there we go. So,
It's so fun to be together like this.
yes?
We need to do this more often.
Oh, my God.
Am I fired yet?
No,
Oh, nice try, though.
no, definitely not yet. But yeah, we'd say get out there and drive, but they only got like 1 week left, I think, and then it's probably going to start snowing here pretty soon.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
That's like a swear
That word's
word.
not allowed in my
Yeah,
classroom.
but I got, we got our stuff all put away, except, I can still get it out anytime. It's not like I put it up on blocks or anything. Speaking of up on blocks,
Al, what's going on with the car?
Just for you. I did some work on it this past week.
You did?
I did. I put the radiator cap on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought a new radiator cap. I thought, let's throw that on and see what it looks like.
That's it?
Yeah, it looks pretty nice.
that's a radiator cap that wasn't on yesterday.
You know what? It's small little steps. I get it.
It is.
I get it. Al,
Just for you.
get on it. Jeez. What is it going to take to get this thing going? We need to make some phone calls, Tom.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do. We need to make some calls.
We'll do a GoFundMe and see if Chip Foose will take it over.
Oh, Lord.
Oh. You know what? I'll see him at SEMA.
There you go.
See what we can do.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, that works.
That'll work. I want to know what I'm going to get out of this, though.
All right, before that gets to be out, we're going to end the show now.
Surprised Al didn't say 9 inches.
He was thinking it.
I saw him thinking it after your conversation earlier.
Well, there we go. I got nothing else to say. You guys hang tight. That ain't even the right word. I'm all flustered here.
See, getting these two together really changes the whole dynamic, doesn't it?
Yeah. So you guys get out there, drive your cars if the weather permits, and
All right, let a kid in your car this weekend before it gets that S word going.
yeah.
But then, let him
make
out.
sure you let them out if
Let
it's
'em
not
out,
yours.
right, yeah.
All right, everybody, have a great week.
Bye. Take care.